Hello there. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. So, listen, I shared this, what was it, 2 weeks ago, that I was going to be going live 2 Sundays per month, okay? Because I am doing the day trading boot camp right now and I'm doing something else. So my plate is pretty full, so I won't be able to make every Sunday to do these live market analysis. But I want to thank everybody who is very patient with me, and it's like I'm rolling with you, Leona, regardless. Um, so here's the thing. I'm thinking about doing something a little bit different because I want people to come to these Sunday night sessions comfortable, like feeling okay with coming comfortable and not feeling like you have to be all dialed up at night when we know that we're looking at the markets in preparation to lay down. Like we're looking at it for the week, but we're going to be laying down. So, like, y'all, if I'm cold and I'm sitting here in my hoodie like this, I'm gonna need you to just roll with me, okay? Because I'm cold in the house. And so I need you to not judge me. This needs to be a judgment-free zone, okay? So do me a favor. Thank you all for jumping on, whether you're watching me live or going to be watching the replay. Thank you for jumping on. Make sure you do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, okay? Definitely hit the thumbs up and then also hit the notification bell. So if you're not part of the Prosperity Cause community yet, and you have considered it, but you haven't, gone to the website and joined the community, when you hit the notification bell, you'll know when I'm live, okay? So that's the other part. And then also, if you know somebody who's interested in learning this skill of trading, want to get an understanding of what people are looking at, how they're, analyzing the markets and whatnot, share the video with them. They can figure out if I'm their vibe or not, and take it from there. But you did your part by just sharing it with somebody who has expressed interest in learning the skill. I want to make sure I let everybody know, y'all, when I trade, this is not just trading for just a short-term bag. So if you're just joining me, don't mind the hoodie. I'm actually kind of cold, so that's why I'm sitting here with my hoodie on. I want to be comfortable, okay, while I'm on this session. But anyway, so yeah, I want to make sure that everybody is aware of what's available to them. So I don't limit this skill to just trading and getting the short-term bag. I utilize this skill to help get the long-term bag because I leverage the skill of trading in the stock market to invest. Okay, so that is something I do. I enjoy doing. I love trading. I love teaching people how to trade. It is very fun to me. And hopefully you feel the same. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into it, okay? By sharing my screen. If the music gets a little too loud, let me know, and I will cut it down. But I got it down pretty low right now. But I like playing like instrumentals and whatnot um while I'm trading. I enjoy doing those things. So yeah. So let's get to it. I hope you're ready. All right. So first things first, if you want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing with each screen that I'm going to show you, I'm going to actually put the links of the previous videos where I've gone over how to trade in the forex market, specifically how I trade in my 3-part trading system. I go over that in detail. So those videos will be in the description of this video once this live is over. But until then, we're going to get into it. So currency strength meter right now is showing the US dollar is weak, the franc is weak, Canadian dollar is weak, and Australian dollar are all weak because they have 1 and 2 bars. So that is where I'm starting. So I'm starting with Euro USD. That is going to be, we're looking for potential buy with Euro USD, GBPUSD, looking for potential buy, USD JPY, looking for potential sell, and NZD USD, looking for a potential buy. So right now I got 4. Then we got Euro AUD, potential buy. GBP AUD, potential buy. Y'all don't mind my hoodie. All right, I'm cold, so I need you to just chill. AUD JPY, sell, potential sell. And AUD NZD, potential sale. So now we got 8. And then we got Euro CHF, potential buy. GBP CHF. So it looks like we're going to have a lot tonight to look at. GBP CHF, potential buy. CHF JPY, potential sale. And NZD CHF, we have a potential buy. And then last one is Canadian dollar. So we're going Euro CAD, potential buy. GBP CAD, potential buy. CAD JPY. Oops. CAD JPY, potential sale. And NZD CAD, potential buy. So we have, oops, 16 pairs that we're going to look at. All right, so now I got my list. Let's go. Okay, nothing tonight, but let's look at tomorrow for news and see. So in the morning, yellow, afternoon, yellow, right? Okay, yeah, yellow. So nothing as far as I could see tomorrow that could potentially impact what we're looking at right now, in the morning anyway. So we should be free and clear to get our trade on if the market presents it. Okay, so Euro USD, I see up here, we have our green numbers. So that's telling us confirmation for the buy, check mark. GBP USD, confirmation for the buy. USD JPY, red numbers, confirmation for the sale. And NZD USD, green, so confirmation for the buy. So now all I need to do is just put in these other ones. Euro AUD. It's supposed to be buying. Don't really have that right now complete. So maybe turn it around. Okay. I'm just gonna put a question mark. We'll check it out later. And GBP AUD. I want y'all to be comfortable. GBP AUD, confirmation for the buy, numbers are green. So when you come on here, y'all, man, seriously, at this point, I'm thinking about like changing the title or something. I don't know. To like nightcap analysis. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? AUD JPY is supposed to be selling. We got a mixture here, so I'm gonna put a question mark because that's not completely red across the board. So we'll check it out. AUD, NZD. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. So AUD, NZD, sell confirmed. Because I want people to jump on here and be comfortable. And I want to be comfortable too, man. Like I come on here and I have my makeup on and stuff, but it's nighttime. And I be wanting to, be comfortable because I like being comfortable. I have on my sweats and hoodies and stuff when I trade in the house, especially because I look at stuff more so in the morning anyway. You know what I'm saying? Oops, GBP CHF. I look at the charts more so in the morning. So I'm comfortable. I'm in my bonnet and everything. GBP CHF, we got confirmation for the buy for that one too. Going to CHF JPY. So yeah, so I want y'all to be comfortable and I want to be comfortable. So y'all let me know. Should I change the name instead of doing the live market analysis like Sunday nightcap or something. I don't know. So CHF, JPY, I put a question mark next to this cell because it's not two red numbers. So, we'll see what happens on investing.com with that one. NZD, CHF, check that out. And then same thing. So this one is actually hasn't really moved. So not really much movement there. But anyway, so I just put an X. I'm probably not going to look at that, to be honest, because that's two things that I don't really particularly care for trading anyway. So, yeah. So, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole, Sunday or nightcap analysis or something. I don't know. I'll come up with something. But EURAUD confirmed for the buy. Going to GBP CAD next. Remember, we had 16 pairs to look at. GBP CAD confirmed for the buy. And we might have a decent night, man. We might have a decent night. I'm not going to mark all of these up, y'all. I'm only going to take about 2 or 3 to mark up. CAD JPY is confirmed for the sale as well. Okay, I'm just checking that out. My bad, y'all, because it got quiet. NZD CAD is the last one to look at, and this is supposed to be a buy. That is not completely green on both numbers, so I just put a question mark next to that. All right, so now we're going to investing.com. I'd be interested to know like how everybody's week has started, or I wouldn't say week. New year trading has started off. So yeah, just let me know. Let me know in the comments when you're watching this. For those who are watching live, that would be awesome if you drop it now. But for you watching a replay, let me know how your new trading year has started out. You know, that would be interesting to see how it's turning out. Like, is this making more sense to you? If you've been trading for a while, are you becoming more consistently profitable? Or are you still experiencing problems? Like, what's going on? You know, I'd be interested to know. All right, so USD CHF isn't on the list, and AUD USD isn't on the list. This isn't on the list. USD CAD isn't on the list. That is your JPY isn't on the list. Your CHF is, but GBP JPY isn't. All right, so I have 6 out of the 16, so I need to add a few more on here, and that is GBP, AUD, Euro AUD. I just realized that I didn't have that on here. AUD JPY. I don't know why I really like this one, the 99 to infinity or something, whatever this one called by Andre 3000. Like, I really like this one. I don't know. It just, puts me at like this chill spot in my head. So I'll play that one over and over again. But yeah, Euro CAD. So we got 4 more to put on here. And then we should have 16. And then we'll see what the market is showing us. So again, y'all, if you want to know why I'm doing these steps, there's going to be a link in not a link, there's going to be links to previous videos in the description of this video, so that way you can watch each one, okay, separately, because it's a 3-part trading system that I have that consists of the currency strength meter that I showed you, FOREX Factory, which is what I just left off of, and the current one that I'm on, investing.com. I do all 3 of these before I even look at TradingView to look at the market, because this helps with knowing what to potentially look for on TradingView, and then also to prevent to prevent people from, especially new traders, prevent them from getting overwhelmed. Okay, so Euro USD. I'll still probably check that out maybe later because the daily is neutral, but everything else is showing strong buy. So I'll probably still check that out, to be honest. GBP USD is strong buy across the board, so I'm definitely looking at that one first. USD JPY sell neutral buy. I'm not even looking at that. Too much going on for me. Same thing with NZD USD. Too much going on for me. There's no sell or strong sell or buy or strong buy across the board for me. Euro CHF and GBP CHF, they have more buy and then that one neutral. So I may check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I don't skip. Oh, there you go. Euro CHF, GBP CHF. GBP AUD, same thing because it has one spot where it's neutral, so I'll probably still check it out. Euro AUD has two neutral. That's not something. Oops. Yeah, I'm not. This isn't super strong to me. So yeah. AUD NZD, that is a no. So I'm scratching it off my list. So I've taken off USD JPY and I've taken off AUD NZD completely because they are, and NZD USD because they are all over the place. I did AUD, CHF JPY, same thing. Removing NZD CHF, same thing. And plus that wasn't a good look on Forex Factory. Euro CAD, same thing. Remove GBP CAD, maybe, because it has buy and strong buy, but one neutral area. CAD JPY, same thing, maybe. And NZD CAD is supposed to be a buy, but this is showing sales. So yeah, nah. Okay. So now that I have this, I'm actually gonna go to GBP USD first because that is the only one that had everything across the board, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go to GBP USD first. Okay. And so if you already trade or you have your own system um, of what you look for, okay, this isn't working. So let me put a new one up. If you have your own system, by all means, continue to use that. But if you find what I'm showing you helps enhance what you're doing, then by all means, utilize it. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, y'all. I was shown each one of these things separately. So it's not like I created this myself. No, somebody, and I can't remember who showed me which things, to be honest, because I've been taught different things by different people. But what I will say is, if this works for you, use it. Take it, make it your own. I don't care. As long as you make money, that's what matters. And you getting the results that you want. That's what matters. Seriously, get the results. So, okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to delete all this because it's not like I do anything. Okay, so GBP USD. Friendly reminder to all of you, if you want to know why I'm marking up the way I'm marking up my charts before even looking at GBP USD, like I said, you can click the video links that will be in the description of this video, and you'll be able to see. I mark from my month down to my week, down to my day, and I do the previous month high, previous month low. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the week. I'm going to do the same thing for the day. There is a reason for that. because for me, what I have found is that price likes to return to certain areas, and that is when I mark up previous day, previous week, previous month, price has a tendency to come back to those areas. Now they may not sit there, and sometimes it may sit there, but the only way that I know that is by marking this up. I know some people, when they do their top-down analysis, they do support and resistance. I'm gonna tell you something. You do what works for you, and whatever's getting you the results. But this gives me the results. This builds up my confidence. This helps remove the emotion from the market because of what I know. And plus, I use these lines, these highs and lows, as areas for potential take profit points. So in this case, GBPUSD is expected to be buying, which is what it's doing. On the 4-hour, I see there is a pattern that has already formed and is confirming because I trade candlestick patterns. Okay, so there's a pattern that has already formed and confirmed and is confirming. So there's two patterns that's happening here. This is a bullish engulfing that has formed and confirmed already, and then this is the three white soldiers candlestick pattern, and it's confirming. Well, because it's at the previous day high, there is nothing for me to do right now because price could potentially push down. Okay, it would have to clear that previous day high in a buy for me to say, okay, cool. But that's going to determine, I need to see what the market does to tell me, yeah, you should do that, Leona. Okay, so I'm going to put my fib on here from this high to this low, and I'm going to mark my 5618 zone. That's the 50% and the 61.8% that you see on here. I do that because this is an area for those who trade the Fibonacci tool. This is an area that is likely to show us potential retracement, okay, or show us, the continuation for this buy. Okay, I am really messing this up right now. Come on, man. There we go. All right. Make this a bit wider. There we go. Okay, so I got my 5618, and then this is supposed to be for a sale. So, there we go. So the expectation is that price comes here and it push back down because this is marked for a sale. And then mark my supply zone here. Bam. So now these red dotted lines tell me this is supply zone. So if price were to continue to go into the buy for GBPUSD and it pushes through this 5618 zone, hits this previous week high, then this is another area where I should be looking for price to push back down. If it doesn't push back down, then that means it tells me, hey, we heading back to my previous month high. Okay, but everything I do is intentional. I don't just do anything just because. So right now, there's no real deal movement that I can take to trade this. So I'm going to drop down to the hour and I'm going to show y'all something. This is what I was taught to do. Okay. You can prepare for the buy, but you can also prepare for the sell. So hypothetically, let's say that this forms a bearish candlestick pattern at the bottom of this 5618 zone, okay? Meaning that's giving us a cue to pay attention to potentially sell. Well, guess what? Let me make this a bit bigger, okay? So you can see. Hopefully you can see just fine. All right, so now if that was to happen and we have a bearish candlestick pattern that appears and confirms, then that means I'm looking to the left to see where could price potentially go. That it may hit and then bounce back up, or hit and then go sideways, whatever it is, as a form of potential profit, a profit area. So I see this first one here where we had our reversal, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to a line chart, man. Line chart. Because I want to see how many times price touches certain areas to show us that we potentially have a profit area where we can make money. Okay. So this was a form of support. Price pushed down, pushed back up, but then it was resistance here. It was resistance here. That's actually good because it went from resistance to support. Okay, so it is likely to come back to a form of support. Support again. So that tells me right now we have 4 touches in the same area. This one kind of pushed down a little lower, but that's still considered a touch. So that's 5, 6. So this is definitely a good area because it has at least 6 touches right now. So this could potentially, depending on what happens, if we end up seeing a bearish candlestick pattern form and confirm below here, then we could be looking at potentially take profit 1. And then I see this here, so maybe this one. Let me put that right there and look. So we got 1. That one broke through it. 2, 3. That one broke through it 2, but that could be 4. Let's see. These got closed. That one broke through it and pushed back up. So let's see. Nothing there. These pushed through. So we got at least 4. So I would actually leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one. So now we have potential take profit 1, 2, and our previous day low would be take profit 3. So I'm gonna change this back to a candlestick. Okay, and this is us marking up if we were to see a bearish candlestick pattern of form and then confirm, meaning we have another sell candle that follows. All right, so I'm going to put a vertical line here to let me know that when I was on the session, this is where we were at. Okay, and then I'm going to do, this is potential okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing, and then we're going to mark up for a buy. Then get to it, and this is only, y'all, if it confirms in that sell and it goes the opposite direction. Now here's the thing, there are factors that will determine if that ends up happening. So like, let's say the US dollar strengthens, then yes, we could definitely see a sell push. If the US dollar does not strengthen, then I would not be like, oh yeah, let me go in for a sale with GBPUSD. Okay, the US dollar has to strengthen, because right now, I'm gonna just refresh this real quick. Okay, so the US dollar is still not strong. It's only 2 bars on the currency strength meter. So if it was to strengthen, then yes, you could see the sell. If it doesn't strengthen, this is just more than likely pullback, and then it's going to push up into this 5618 zone and continue to go. Now here's the thing. In order for me to take this buy, price has to stay above this previous day high here in this zone, and I need to see a continuation pattern up here. So either a bullish engulfing or a bullish Harami candlestick pattern must form for me to say, okay, cool, I can take it. Because then I'm going to establish my stop loss, look at my possible reward, and make a decision. So let's say it does form in here. Well, this will be my take profit one. The top of this 5618 zone. Okay, so I'm going to put potential TP1 for buy. All right. And that's only if the strength of the dollar stays pretty weak and the pound stays strong, then we could potentially see price come up and hit the top of this 5618 zone. And of course, I'm going to use this previous week high. Now, I don't have to do a whole bunch of lines and stuff because there's not that much room in between the two. So that's the only reason why I'm not doing that on this one. There was a large gap between here and the previous day low. So that's the reason why I found different take profit spots. All right. So there we go. So now I got potential take profit one for the buy, potential take profit two for the buy. So if the dollar stays weak, we could be looking for a buy. The only thing is I need to see me. If you have a totally different trading strategy, by all means, do what you do. But for me, because I trade candlestick patterns, I would need to see a bullish candlestick pattern that is a continuation pattern. I will need to see that form. There's only two: bullish engulfing, bullish Harami. Those two. If I don't see one of those two form here, in here, I'm not even looking at this for a trade for the buy. I'll look at something else. All right. So now I have the potential buy, take profit points for GBPUSD, and potential sell, take profit points for GBPUSD. So once they make a decision on what it's going to do, that tells you what direction you should be going. Okay. Again, y'all, I am not a professional, like licensed trader or anything along those lines. I'm a student and I'm sharing with y'all what works for me and what has not worked for me, in hopes that you are able to find what works for you in your trading journey, okay, and help you make it a little bit smoother. So yeah, so there we go. So now the next one, let me highlight this to let it be known that I marked this one up. GBPUSD. And then I said I was gonna look at what was the other one? Was it AUD JPY? No, not AUD JPY. Dang it. Let me look at Euro AUD and just see. And see, Euro AUD was supposed to be buying, but this doesn't look good. Okay, let me go. Clearly, I've marked this up before. It's been a while. Yeah, it's definitely been a while on that one. So, I don't know why this is up here. I got an orange line up here too. What? Okay, so I got the previous month high and low mark already. So I must have did this recently. I don't remember doing this. Anyway, all right. So I'm doing my previous week high and low. And again, if you want to know why I do what I'm doing, like why I mark my charts the way I do, there's going to be videos in the description of this video to show you why I do what I do. And I take my time to and break it down, okay? Everybody does their top-down analysis different. Some people do support and resistance and all of that. I like to see what price has been before in the previous month, previous week, and previous day. That's what I do, and it works perfectly fine for me, okay, and for people that I have shown this to that are utilizing it. So you take what I show you and you do whatever you do with that information. But like I said, I am not licensed in any way. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a student. And I'm just showing y'all what works for me and what has not worked for me. All right, so now I got my previous day. Remember, Euro USD, Euro AUD is supposed to be buying. According to the currency strength meter. Let me just see real quick. Yeah, see, Australian dollar still weak, euro still strong. Okay. So Euro AUD is supposed to be buying, but on this 4 hour, it's showing me that it's been selling and now it's consolidating. So price is moving to the side, haven't really decided what I want to do. So what I am going to do on the 1 hour is I am going to prepare for the buy and for the sale. Because if it's consolidating, then it's staying in between a certain area. So what I'm seeing is Euro AUD is staying in between my previous day low and my previous day high. So I would prepare for a buy above the previous day high and also for the sale below the previous day low. Okay, that's how I'm going to mark this up. And then that way, whichever direction it goes, you got to take profit points ready. Okay. So I'm going to do, because it's supposed to be buying, I'm going to do that first. So what I look for is how many times price pushes up and forms like a peak. Okay. So these are peaks. Peak. Peak. This is almost a peak. It's like a mountaintop. It's smoothing out. Peak. Peak. Okay. So this tells me this is a hot area just in general. So I'm going to put a green line here and I'm going to see how many times price come here. Okay. And that's going to determine if I utilize this as a potential take profit point. Let me see something. Hold on. That's two. Same thing. So this whole area actually is pretty solid. Okay. So let's just go back, and then I only go back, and if I don't find anything, I go to a higher time frame to see. So like right now, not looking good. So I'm not gonna keep scrolling back. I'm gonna go to a higher time frame and see if this green line that I've drawn, how many times price has touched it. So okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see. So we got 1, 2. So this is more than likely like a doji candle or two. So indecision in the market, when you see flat line here, we had support here. And then look, if you want to just double check me, I'm going to show you. Keep your eyes here. So maybe 1 or 2 doji candles. Let's see. So we had 1, 2. Yeah. All right. The price likes that area looks like from right there. And then it's touched here. It's touched here multiple times. So it look like this may be a good one for the buy. Another peek here. I had to mute that out for a minute. So yeah. So looks to me like we had over 4 touches in that area on that green line. All right, cool. So that's potential take profit 1. Only if, okay, again, y'all, let me go back to the hour. This is a potential take profit 1 only if price continues to push up and it clears. The body of the candle has to close above this yellow line, which is my previous day high, because price is staying in between my previous day high and previous day low, okay? So that's telling me it's ranging. So it needs to break out. That's what we're looking for, plain as day. So if you've heard that term before as a trader, or if you're new to it, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the breakout of this range, okay? So I'm going to use my ticks. And I'm going to put potential TP1 or buy. Okay, because we're going to mark up for both buy and sell. So that whichever direction this break out of, we know what we're doing and we're not guessing. So let me do that so that way I know where we were on the session. And then since I already have a previous week high here, I'm going to make this my take profit too. I don't need to look for it because price likes to return to areas that it's been before. So if the buy is strong enough, that it could potentially hit the previous week high. Bam. So I got potential TP1, potential TP2 for a buy if we have a break to the upside out of this area that it's sitting in. All right, now we're going to do the same thing for sell. So we have a large gap between the previous day low and the previous week low. So that means we need to find some area in between these two that price has been before. Okay, so I'm going to move over and then I'm going to change this to a line chart. Now in this case, I'm looking for like a V, okay, a valley. So we have 1, 2 here. Let's see if we find any more. And that's actually pretty close because if it clears this, that's kind of close. So I might need to find one a little lower. I'm gonna mark this. Well, I'll wait. I'll do this one first and see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the 4-hour because it look like the hour isn't giving me much to go off of. So I'm gonna go to the 4-hour higher time frame so I can see how often price touches this area. So that's 2, 3. Because the first one is what we saw in the hour. So there's 3 touches. Okay, we got 4. So far we got 4, which is good. But I saw another area. So, okay, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Yeah. 7. All right. So I'm seeing peaks and valleys hit this area, which is actually good because when you have a mixture like that, that gives me that stronger probability of price touching that area. Historically, what I've seen. So I'm gonna do one more and see if I have one that has way more touches than that because I saw four on this one. So let's see if we can find more than 4 on this one. Okay. So we got 1 valley, 1 touch. Let's see. So yeah, man, while I'm looking for this, let me know what y'all think about the whole like switching it up and instead of it just being called like a Sunday live market analysis, we do something like a nightcap analysis or whatnot. Like you come in your pajamas, bonnet, whatever. Be comfortable when you trade. So that's 2. Be comfortable when you trade, because that's how you make money, man. 3, and these touch 2. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. Take profit. Yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. So I'm gonna be honest, y'all. With this being Euro AUD and this day low being really close to this one, I'm gonna put potential take profit 1, but this one may more so be a take profit 1, depending on the risk to reward if Euro AUD was to come into a sale. All right. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing it up because I want people to be comfortable. When you're trading, being all uptight and you gotta look a certain way to come on and all that stuff. Like, I mean, I get it. People can be cute and stuff to come on here and trade, but that's not what I do. Y'all, I trade in the morning. And I be in my bonnet and my pajamas. Like, I'm comfortable. I don't need anything fancy, you know? So y'all let me know. Potential TP1 for sale. If I should just change it up, be like, we doing a nightcap analysis. Yeah. I don't know why that's staying in my head, so maybe that's what I need to change it to. I'm not sure. Okay, so look, friendly reminder as I'm doing this, y'all. Remember what I said, depending on the direction of this Euro AUD, whether it breaks to the upside or break to the downside, the take profit for this sale is going to be dependent upon how far down it comes, if it comes into a sale. So if it is too close to this one, and the risk reward ratio isn't that great, then this will no longer be take profit one. This will be take profit one. This will be take profit two. Okay. But again, I'm not, God, I don't know what the market's gonna do. But the only thing I could do is prepare for both directions, and that's what I'm showing y'all how to do. Prepare for both directions. So whichever direction it breaks to, because Euro AUD is supposed to be buying, on an hour it's showing us buy, but it's been ranging in between the previous day high and the previous day low. So I'm personally not willing to trade within this range. Okay, that's me though. Okay, whatever trading strategy you use, you may be like, oh yeah, that's a good trade. By all means, do your thing. But I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, there's something that I trade called candlestick patterns. This is what you're looking at, candlesticks. There are patterns that come up. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown on the pattern that I see right now that has already confirmed. Let me make this a bit bigger. And then there's the reason why I wouldn't trade this, because I look at something called risk to reward. Risk management is huge. This is why I used to lose and blow accounts, because I was not good at all with risk management. My emotions was all over the place when I used to trade and all kind of stuff. But now that I have found what works for me and I stay focused on that, especially with candlestick patterns, and I'm really, really better with my risk management and risk reward ratio. I pay attention to that. So if my risk reward ratio is not good, I'm not entering the trade. So I'm gonna give you an example here. This pattern here is called a bullish harami. Price was going down. We have a bigger candle and a smaller candle that follows. Okay, it has confirmed, but here's the deal. It did not confirm above my previous month high. So that to me is like a hold up, pause, don't enter the trade. Okay, because I have seen historically too many times where if the pattern does not confirm above a week high, a day high, a month high, whatever, it has the potential to push back down. So therefore, for me, it's hold up, no, don't do it. Okay, well, now it's buying above that previous month high. Okay, but guess what? I have my day high right after that. So how many pips is it between here and here, and where my stop loss would need to be according to the pattern, which is this bullish harami? Okay, so where it's at right now and where it's headed, that's 32 pips. Okay, for some people, depending on your account size, you might be like, hey, that's cool, I could take that. I hear you. That's 32 pips potential profit. But what would the stop loss be? So entering from where it's at right now, stop loss would need to be below this candle, but I will put it here. That's 44 pips. My risk is greater than my reward. Guess what? I will not enter this trade. Hence why I said we need to put, I'm looking, let me rephrase that, because I don't want nobody sitting here saying I'm telling you what to do. What I would be looking at is price needs to clear this previous day high for a buy and form a bullish candlestick pattern above here, like confirm that bullish candlestick pattern above this day high, or if the Australian dollar picks up strength and then it starts to sell, it would need to form a bearish candlestick pattern and confirm that bearish candlestick pattern below the low, this previous day low. Okay? And again, the risk to reward ratio has to be there, where at a bare minimum, I'm risking, let's say $100 to gain 200, okay? Or I'm risking $100 to gain 300. Whatever it is, my risk reward ratio at a bare minimum must be a 1 to 2. Bare minimum. I don't do one-on-ones, and I definitely don't do anything under one-on-one. Okay? So hopefully that helps you to see why I would not enter this, even though there is a candlestick pattern here. The risk reward ratio is not there, okay? Because price could hit here at this previous day high and repeat what it's done already, because it's been ranging in between the previous day high and previous day low. All right. So I'm gonna look at gold, and then that is it for me. I got a few minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night. All right. If this is making sense to you though, let me know. Drop "It's making sense, Leona" into the chat right now, so that way I know what we got going on. Okay, so this is old, so I'm going to delete that. Delete. These are old take profit points, so I'm deleting these. It already hit take profit 3, which was awesome. Delete all this stuff off of here. I already took screenshots and sent it to people. All right. I'm trying to get some of this stuff off of here, y'all. So my bad. Okay, so previous week, Okay, previous week is here. And this is a red line, right? Yeah, that's old. Okay, and then this is the previous week high. All right, and then day. And if you have any questions, type it. I'm looking, okay, so I can answer your questions. If you have any, type it. If you're watching live or the replay, for people watching the replay, hey, but type your questions. Okay, so I got my day high, day low. I got my week high, week low, and my month is still the same because I did it at the beginning of January. And then 4 hour is showing me the US dollar is still weak right now. Let me refresh currency strength. Okay, it's 3, but that's still not something for me to be like, yay. All right. So the 4 hour is showing me that price has been going down though for a while. Push down, pull back up, and now it's pushing back down. This actually is a bearish engulfing, but it did not confirm. So I'm going to drop down to the hour to see what the hour is showing me. So we got it's almost a shooting star. So bearish engulfing, confirmed, but it hasn't really done much because now it's consolidating, moving sideways, y'all. So when I say consolidating, that means price has not made a decision if it's going to go up, like trending up or trending down. It's just moving to the side. That's consolidation. That's what's happening right now on gold. So same thing as what's that, Euro AUD. I need to see a break. I need to see a breakout. So it's either got to break to the upside, okay, or break to the downside. So we can prepare for both, right? So I can take profit points for both the sell and the buy. So let's do it. And then that's going to be it. It's some decent space, so I'm going to change my chart to a line chart. What happened to my music? Just cut off on me. Okay. Let's see. I'll do this one here, and then I'll see if I can find more touches or something. So that's just one. Again, if you have any questions, type it in the comments, and let me know. And I will do my best to answer your question. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the 4 hour because this is the same as like Euro AUD that we were looking at, where I wasn't seeing anything on the hour. Okay, for whatever reason, this has got really loud. Jeez. Okay, so we got 212 on the 4 hour. Still hasn't filled this imbalance yet. Okay. Yeah, they got close. Didn't quite do it. But I saw those touches on the week. So, gold might just, if this sells, if gold sells, it might just push straight through that 2009 area and go to 2002. Yeah, because I'm not, see, this hit that one, but nothing touched the green this far back. Okay. But it's more on the, okay, so there we go. Yeah, so it's more on the blue on that previous week low. So I could see, just based off of what I know and how long I've been trading gold, I could see when it makes a decision, if it does push down into a sell, like the US dollar gains strength, I could see it possibly just blowing straight through this and hitting this previous week low. Okay. But I still would do this as a take profit one, potential take profit one for the sale, potential take profit two for the sale, and then this previous demand zone as a potential take profit three. So you can either use the top or the bottom, don't matter, as your take profit three. So, but that's what I'm about to do now. And again, everything is dependent upon risk to reward. So if the risk to reward ratio is not there, I will not use a certain take profit point. Okay, I would just move it. So instead of, let's say that the risk to reward is not that great from here to here, because the pattern is like something that is taking up, a lot of the movement, right? And so there's money gone. Then I wouldn't use this as a take profit one. I would use this as a take profit one. Or if this isn't good enough, then I would use this as a take profit one. All right. Because price, like I said, likes to go back to areas it's been before. And that's why I like these candlestick patterns, because it shows us the repetition that happens in the market. So let me go to the hour, because I'm going to save this so I know where we were at. So I know we were at, all right, cool. And then I'm gonna do, like I said, potential take profit two. And then potential take profit three. Now y'all, for gold, it's a little different. So I know you're probably like, that's so close. If you trade gold, you know. If you don't trade gold, you don't know, and it's okay. You'll learn if you want to. All right, so now we have potential sale. So we need price to make a decision on what it's going to do. Is gold going to break to the downside because US dollar has gained some strength? Or is gold going to break to the upside? But it has to break out of one of these, this day high or this day low. It's got to make a decision. So now I want to look for a potential take profit point in between this previous day high and this previous week high. And then I'll use this as a potential take profit too, if I can find something where price may return to in between the two. All right. So let's see. Okay, so I automatically see one area, but I'm gonna change it to a line. And I'm going to draw. Y'all, when I use the green lines, green mean money to me. So that's why I use the green line as my take profit points. Okay. Or green means go for some. Like, hey, let's go get the bag. Whatever floats your boat. So remember, for buys, we're looking for peaks. Okay. Like mountaintop peaks. So that's just one. Let's see if we can find some more. See, it's got more action down lower, but that would be too close if it breaks to the upside. It got close here. Let's see. I'm probably gonna have to move it down some because, yeah, there's more action down further. Let me go to the 4-hour and see if it's any different. Give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. Yeah, see. I'm not seeing. I'm still not seeing anything on this spot. Still not seeing anything. I'm past 10 o'clock, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank y'all for staying out here with me. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be bringing this down a little bit. Okay, so peak. And it will support over here. Okay. Let's see. Peak. I ain't gonna lie, if this break to the upside though, I could definitely see gold just blowing straight through that take profit point. Not even up front. I could see that. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Why is it not? Ah. Okay. So there's two. Let's see. Let's see. I don't really see nothing. That one broke through it. That one got close. Those two got close to it. Yeah. Like I said, I could just definitely see if price breaks to the upside because the dollar isn't strong, I could see it just blowing straight through that 2048. Not even gonna front. Cause I'm not seeing much of nothing. But I see, look, touch, push through it, like I could even see, let's see. It's 236. Let's see. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I could definitely see price just pushing through this. It's just going straight to 2058. But what do I know? I'm just a student. Ooh, we got close. We got close. Okay, well I just messed that up. All right, so I think it was this one right here. So I'm gonna leave this here, but like I said, y'all, I see price. If the buy occurs with this, I could see gold just blowing straight through that. Not even gonna front. However, I'm still gonna do it and have potential take profit one for the buy. Again, we're doing both setups. All right, we had a setup for the buy and we had a setup for the sell because this is looking just like similar to EURAUD, where it needs to figure out what it's going to do, if it's going to break to the upside or downside. All right, and then we got our potential TP2 for the buy. There we go. So now gold is marked up. Gold is marked for both the sell and the buy. EURAUD is marked for both the sell and the buy, and GBPUSD is marked up, and this is for a potential buy according to the currency strength meter. So there we go. So let me go to GBPUSD so y'all can see one last time. And oh, I marked for the sell too. That's why. Okay. So yeah, so I got the sell and the buy marked. I don't know why this moved like that. But anyway, so I got sell and the buy marked for GBPUSD as well. So now I got three pairs, y'all. GBPUSD, EURAUD, and gold, all marked for potential sell, for potential buy, because it needs to make a decision on what it's gonna do. Okay, so that's all I got. If this has helped you in any way, shape, or form, if it has helped you to gain some clarity, if you're like, you know what, Leona, I can rock with you on this. This is making perfect sense. I want to learn more with you. Then by all means, go ahead and there's going to be inside the description of this video, there's going to be a link where you can register for the Day Trading One-on-One. This is totally self-paced because I'm doing a 90-day trading bootcamp already. I'm not accepting any students for that because that has already started. We're 21 days in, so nobody can join late because it's going to be very hard to catch up. So your next best option is to sign up for Day Trading One-on-One. That's $99 and it's 30 days of information pertaining to trading, giving you the basics, the foundation, some of the things that I personally do. You'll get that during that Day Trading One-on-One. Now, if you're really serious and you're like, nah, I want some one-on-one, I want to be able to talk to you, yada, yada, and you don't want to wait until the next Day Trading Bootcamp, which is going to be May 1st of this year, then you can request information about the one-on-one 6 weeks intensive day trading boot camp. Okay, and that's one-on-one with me, and we're going over everything together. All right, and it's for 6 weeks. But I'm telling you now, I'm giving you a heads up. That's not for the person that's finicky or don't know what they want. This is strictly for the people who know exactly what they want and they're willing to do the work. And it is not cheap, okay? Meaning it's not a couple $100 because this is one-on-one time with me, away from my family, on top of what I'm already doing for myself and for my business and for other people. So I need you to make sure that you know what you're getting into with this because this isn't some, like whatever. I will drop you. I love you, but I will drop you. Seriously. I will say I won't teach you anymore. Because this is serious business. All right. We're giving people options to have better lives, to be free. You know what I'm saying? Like really be free for real. Internally, and externally. So you got to be ready for that. So if you want to do the one-on-one, you can inquire about it. You can go to the website. That's going to be in the description of this video as well, or send me an email, which will be in the description of this video as well. But like I said, if you want to start learning now and you're fine with self-paced, then you can click the link that's going to be in the description of this video or the one that you see on the screen right now. You can type that in and then just go and purchase your Day Trading One-on-One. Okay, 30 days of instructions. This is definitely for beginners as well to show you what I was just doing. So that's all I got. I hope you have a wonderful evening and have a really great start to your week. And I will be posting the results of these 3 trades that we have marked up. I'll be posting them on my social media. So if you're not following me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, fan base, all of that, then make sure you do it. And I'll be posting my social media websites inside the description of this video as well. So that's it. Y'all have a wonderful evening. And I see you on not next Sunday because, like I said, I'm only doing 2 per month. So it'll be February 4th. February 4th will be my next live market analysis on Sunday night. So, nighttime trading with Leona, which I think, I don't know. We'll figure something out. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm going to leave you with my favorite quote, and that's from the legend. His name is Arthur Ashe, and he says, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.